Yeah, man. I try to tell niggas. I try to tell everybody, man. The referees gonna make sure Josh successful this year. Cause it's no way in hell this dude couldn't score the basketball last night. Still end up with damn near 20 points. Ja Morant couldn't score the basketball last night. Still end up with 20 points. I saw a play where this nigga Anthony Edwards drove to the rim, got clobbered, fell into the stanchion, didn't get a foul call. Ball's going back the other way. Ja Morant literally barely got touched, got a whistle, got 2 free throws for free. All he had to do, and once Ja really gets it, he can elevate to that James Harden status because of manipulating the refs, because it's like he's so small, man. He's so little that the referees are gonna give him the fouls. Him and like Trae Young, guys like that, all they have to do is be aggressive. They're gonna get the calls. But you know, anybody that knows a little something knows that the referees can make you a superstar in the league, in the NBA. The referees are in full control of what level superstar you're in, because you can literally go from having 5 points to 15 points. You can go from having 15 to 25. You can go from 20 to 30. You know, it's just with the referees throwing in a few calls. All they need to do is throw in a few calls. It don't even take much, bro. It don't even take much. But yeah, Ja Morant got bailed out. Thank God for Desmond Bane. Desmond Bane came through. Jaren Jackson Jr. is being the usual idiot that he plays like on defense. And all they do is tout up his shot blocking ability, and all he does is foul. So literally he's in foul trouble every single game. And I guarantee you, when Ja needs his teammates the most, the guy who's supposed to be the third best player on the team, Jaren Jackson Jr., is gonna be on the bench. Because that's all he does is foul. He doesn't have any discipline on defense. He's going for every block. I really don't understand why more of the other teams aren't just getting him up out of there early. You know, just drive into him, hit him with a few pump fakes through the first 2 quarters, get him in at 3 foul trouble, have him on the bench, man. Because take him off the floor, a 6'10", 6'11" guy who can block shots and shoot threes when he's open. That's a big deal to have him off the floor. So, you know, I look at the Golden State Warriors. They're going to be a lot more strategic about how they approach the series than Minnesota. You're going to see a better coached, higher IQ team that's more locked in. Definitely going to be more locked in than they were against the Pelicans. Definitely, 1,000%. So, however Ja Morant decides to play, you know, if he's struggling from the field, if he's aggressive, I feel like the refs are going to give him the benefit of the doubt 90% of the time. That's just how they do when a young guard is in his prime. They want to make sure they build up these superstar brands. You know what I mean? I'm just pointing out the obvious. It's obvious to your eyes. You know, it's just not obvious to your mind, because you want to think like, okay, everything's so authentic, but nothing's that authentic in this world. You know what I mean? Nothing that's a billion-dollar industry is just completely left up to chance. You know what I mean? That's just not realistic thinking to think that. So yeah, the Memphis Grizzlies got up out of there. Karl Anthony Towns does what Karl Anthony Towns does. He fucking disappeared when they needed him the most. D'Angelo Russell disappeared when they needed him the most. Anthony Edwards started the game freaking like 20 points in the first half. Dude, I look up, it's 5 minutes left. This man has 23 points, bro. This man has, I got white pants on like that dumbass. This man has, wow. When I think about the Timberwolves, man, I'm thinking like, okay, you got a 12-point lead going into the fourth quarter or whatever. Maybe it was even in the fourth quarter they had a 12-point lead. They had a nice, substantial double-digit lead, bro. With Ja Morant playing horribly, by the way, offensively. And every time they get a lead, man, they start taking these dumbass front-runner shots, bro. This is the most front-runningest young team. Usually older teams are the front-runners, and young teams want to put you in the hole and put you deep as down as they can. Like, but This one right here, this Minnesota Timberwolves team, man, they don't know how to take high IQ shots once they have a lead. They just take front runner shots. Anthony Edwards spent the whole third quarter jacking up step back fadeaway three. He was determined to hit that hero three, man. And you know, like when you grow up watching guys like LeBron, here's the thing. You can tell Anthony Edwards models his game after LeBron, because it's like, bro, get downhill, get to the basket, force some issues with the defense. Stop bailing them out, man. Just a dude talking about people scared to guard him, you letting them off the damn hook. Anthony Edwards lets guys off the hook, and that's the difference between where he is right now and where he needs to be considered a superstar in the league. Stop letting dudes off the hook trying to hit superstar threes, man. Just score the ball, bro. Just score the ball, bro. Just score the ball. This man gets so caught up in taking acrobatic Steph Curry type shots, man, and that's just not his game. You can tell that he's a decent shooter, but it's a rhythm thing for him. He's not like a break you down off the dribble in crunch time and the highest percentage shot he has is a three. That's not the case. So Timberwolves blew it. D'Angelo Russell has to get traded. You're not gonna go but so far in the postseason with him. Regular season he can, perform well, but postseason has proven that when you need D'Angelo Russell the most, you need a 30-point game from him. He can't do it. He can't do it. Where was he last night? Where was D'Angelo Russell last night? I saw him hit 1-3 out of a timeout on a play that was ran for him, and he knocked that down, and other than that, he was MIA. So, hey, their mentality is so wrong, man. Bringing KG in, you just want him to be the type of guy to transfer his energy, and his tenacity, because none of these guys have that winning mindset down the stretch. Like they play like they don't want to lose, but they don't play like they know they should win. So bye-bye Timberwolves. Bye-bye. Memphis moves on. This is one of those series that the Timberwolves are going to spend the offseason looking at and feeling disgraced about, you know what I mean? They're going to be hurt about this. But, the thing I did like, I will say this. The thing I did like is that after the game, I saw a lot of long faces from some of those young players on the Timberwolves. Guys like Jaden McDaniels and Reed and Malik Beasley. I saw long faces. I saw a guy crying like he just lost the NCAA tournament. Bro, that's what you want, bro. You want your young players feeling like that, because that right there turns into an off season where guys are busting their ass, getting better individually, and when they come back to training camp, maybe they'll be ready to be coached up. Maybe they'll be ready to take that next step. You know what I mean? I saw long faces after that game, man. It was sad. But you got to get D'Angelo Russell out of there. You got to get a point guard. You got to get a point guard, a floor general. So I think Cat would do good with a Rondo, but Jimmy Butler said Cat's soft and can't take instruction. So he said he can't be coached hard. So that's why they got this guy in here, which he's a good coach, but I don't know if he's going to take this team to the next level, because they have two guys, you know what I mean? You need a guy that can garner respect for the most part. But, yeah, that's my synopsis, man. We'll be back. Karl Anthony Towns disappears again when the Timberwolves needed him the most. So, I'm back. Respect.